the GTA 6 map. Something that has been speculated on from the second Rockstar Games dropped the first trailer. Where is it? How big will it be? Will it be a whole lot of useless space? All these questions popped up on the internet. Luckily, a very talented group of people have dedicated their time and soul into the GTA 6 mapping project. So before we even start, I want to give credits to them for creating the map that we will dive into. This video is only possible because of them. Check out their map at stateofleonida.net because what they've built is our best look at the GTA 6 map right now. GTA 6 will be taking place in the state of Leonida, Rockstar's version of Florida. It's not just Vice City anymore, like in previous titles. It is literally an entire state. And if it all checks out, it's going to be more than double the size of the GTA 5 map. The state will include at least 6 major areas that Rockstar has already revealed on their website, but there might even be more. These regions include Vice City, the Leonida Keys, the Grass Rivers, Port Gellhorn, Ambrosia, and Mount Calaga National Park, offering a nice mix of urban, industrial, and wild environments. Now, at the center of it all will be Vice City. Vice City is basically GTA's version of Miami, and in Trailer 1, it's where we spend most of our time. We got to look at the beaches, the nightlife, some crazy social media stuff, and basically all the classic GTA chaos you can think of. But this isn't the Vice City that it was in the original game. This is the modern-day version of it. It's way bigger and way more alive. At the beginning of the story, you're probably only going to be able to be in the city and move further into the map as the story progresses. On the map, it's placed along the southeast coast of Leonida, which lines up perfectly with real-life Miami. And when you compare the skyline from the first trailer to the skyline of Miami, it's a very good match. So what story-based stuff could happen here? This place is probably where the main characters, Lucia and Jason, will operate early on. We know from the trailers that they're kind of like a Bonnie and Clyde duo, doing robberies and getting involved in large criminal conspiracies. Vice City will also likely be the center of the crime in the game. Most of the gangs, drug trades, illegal clubs, and maybe even scams will happen here. This is absolutely where Rockstar can satirize modern culture the most. Moving a little bit south on the map, we get to a very interesting area, the Leonida Keys, the place Trailer 2 opens with. We get to see a little bit more about Jason because the Keys is where his house appears to be located. The Leonida Keys are basically the GTA version of the Florida Keys. They are a chain of islands with long bridges that connect the small islands across the ocean. It's a place where Rockstar could do a lot of gameplay. Boat chases, smuggling missions, underwater exploration. That last one is a very hot topic at the moment, because in the screenshots we see a very detailed and beautiful underwater world. It's really interesting what Rockstar might do with those underwater areas. Story-wise, this is where you'll probably start playing. You will be able to play only with Jason and do small missions. Later, Jason will be going to Vice City to get Lucia out of prison, which will be located close to the city. Later in the story, the Keys could be home to high-level operations, like cartel connections or big deals. Visually, it will also probably be the most impressive bit of the map, with clear water, wildlife, and storms. It's most likely also home to Brian Heater, the drug runner from the golden age of smuggling in the Keys. You know, the guy that tells Jason to go get him his checks. Later, Lucia will also live in the Leonida Keys because she comes to live with Jason. Now, let's go a little bit more inland. On the west side of Vice City, we will be able to find a massive swamp area called the Grass Rivers. It's Rockstar's version of the Everglades in Florida, one of the most beautiful parts of the United States. In the first trailer, we've seen some crazy things going on here. Alligators walking into stores in the area, airboats flying through swamps. It's probably going to be a similar experience to what we have seen with the swamp area in Red Dead Redemption 2, where alligators could attack you out of nowhere. We have also seen some off-the-grid community stuff going on here, so it might be home to some sort of criminal organization. Story-wise, some dark stuff could be happening here. Less police presence and more dangerous encounters with wildlife, but also maybe hiding bodies or dealing with certain things or people. Also, Rockstar has a history of putting secrets in areas like this, so keep your eyes open for Easter eggs, mysteries of maybe even horror-style encounters in the swamps. Now, let's head a little bit more north on the map. There lies an industrial town called Port Gellhorn. From the screenshots, it became clear that this is a very different vibe than Vice City. Way less glamorous, more gritty. Abandoned buildings, industrial docks, maybe even some form of economic decline. In real life, this place could be inspired by places like Tampa or Panama City. Port Gellhorn could be perfect for a different type of story tone. It could be less about the flashy crime and more about desperate crime, like smuggling or illegal trades. It would be showing another side of Leonida. Not just the party lifestyle, but also the forgotten parts of the state. And then there is a town that actually has some similarities with Port Gellhorn: Ambrosia. Ambrosia is a heavy industrial zone as well. There are a lot of factories and rail lines. It feels a lot like a blue-collar, working-class area. The mapping community has placed Ambrosia a little bit more inland than Port Gellhorn, between the central and northern parts of Leonida. That placement does make a lot of sense, because Florida does have these industrial pockets in those areas as well. A big theory about Ambrosia is that it could be inspired by sugar processing towns around Lake Okeechobee. If that's actually the case, those factories will probably be tied into missions. On the other side of the spectrum is the last area, Mount Calaga National Park, a national landmark up against the state's northern border. This area will probably be the equivalent of, for example, Mount Chiliad. But will this also just be filled with emptiness? Probably not. GTA 6 will have way more wildlife than GTA 5, so even if it would be emptiness, it would still be interesting to discover. But it won't be. The area will be packed with missions and activities. It will allow for hunting, touring, and much more. The animals won't just be in the background either. It's possible that you will get attacked, just like in Red Dead Redemption 2. It probably won't have massive bears, but some other dangerous animals will definitely be there. It will also be home to a secret group of paranoid radicals that prefer to live far away from the prying eyes of the government. It's probably something you'll discover late in the story, because in GTA 5, Mount Chiliad had one of the biggest mysteries and Easter eggs in the entire game. It's looking like the GTA 6 map will be packed with all the elements needed for a perfect GTA map. A mix of culture, chaos, freedom, danger, decline, industry, and beauty. Each area has its own identity and tone, and if Rockstar manages to actually connect all of these regions well throughout the story of Lucia and Jason, this could end up to be the most immersive open world in gaming history. Once Trailer 3 drops, this map will only grow to be more accurate, so make sure to keep an eye on it. The link will be in the description. If you want to stay posted and enjoyed the video, please smash a like and subscribe. It would really help me. See you in the next one.